Here are the test scores for the guy you filled out the form for. He scored a B minus. This guy is a risky bet. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not the type to make empty promises or talk big without backing it up. This man is practical and works steadily toward his goals every day, even if he doesn't brag about it. You might find him a bit reserved, but that's because he focuses on what needs to be done instead of showing off.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When life throws him a challenge, he doesn't lose his cool or get easily shaken. Instead of panicking or lashing out, he likes to quietly step back and think things through. He'll bounce back slowly and steadily without making a big fuss.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
He's generally well respected at work because he's polite, hardworking, and follows the rules. He doesn't go around picking fights or arguing loudly. Instead, he stays calm and handles disagreements quietly. People appreciate that he doesn't get angry or dramatic over small issues.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He is likely to be quietly proud of your achievements rather than feeling threatened. He values hard work and discipline. So, seeing you succeed aligns with his own beliefs about what matters in life. So, you won't have to worry about him sulking or trying to pull you down.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is unlikely to secretly resent you or feel upset if you earn more than him. He takes pride in hard work and steady progress, not in comparing himself with others. He's more focused on keeping life organized and peaceful than letting jealousy take over.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is careful and disciplined with money, paying attention to how it's used and avoiding waste. He plans his expenses, saves regularly, and is unlikely to make sudden or risky purchases without thinking it through. He might even be a bit strict about budgets, sometimes choosing needs over wants.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. He cares about being sensible and practical. So, what you see is what you get. No pretending, no show off. Instead, he chooses comfort and usefulness over style or status.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He isn't really open handed or expressive with kindness, especially when it comes to money. He tends to be strict and careful about spending, making sure everything is planned and not wasted. You'll find that he helps in practical, quiet ways rather than with gifts or surprises.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and straightforward about money matters, preferring to keep everything clear and fair. If you ask about his finances or spending, he will tell you honestly rather than hide things or control you through money. You won't have to worry about secret accounts or hidden spending.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He will likely believe that housework should be shared between both partners, not just left for you alone. He values order and discipline, so he understands that keeping a home tidy is everyone's responsibility. If something needs to be done, he's likely to step in and handle it in a practical way.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He won't just stand by and supervise while you do the work. He believes in being fair and practical. When it comes to chores or caring for a baby, he's likely to actually roll up his sleeves and help out, even if he does it quietly and without fuss. He isn't looking for attention or praise, just a job well done.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He isn't the kind to keep arguing just to show he's right. When you share your side, he listens quietly and tries to see things from your point of view. If there's a disagreement, he won't raise his voice or pick fights.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't lash out with hurtful words or aggressive actions. He is good at controlling his anger and won't call names or raise his voice. You won't have to worry about harsh arguments or emotional outbursts from him.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he does not get angry very quickly. He's able to keep his feelings under control and rarely loses his temper over everyday issues. This calmness is actually a positive sign, not a red flag.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is willing to accept his mistakes and say sorry when he's in the wrong. Instead of blaming you or others, he quietly owns up to what happened and tries to fix things. His style is about solving problems and keeping harmony, not pointing fingers.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He believes in fairness and treating others politely, so he won't push you or try to cross limits you set, whether it's about personal space, decisions, or anything else. If you say no to something, he will accept it quietly and won't make you feel guilty or pressured.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He is not likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He tends to respect boundaries and understands that everyone has their own needs and feelings. You won't see him sulk or try to guilt trip you about it.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He believes in keeping personal things respectful and does not use secrets or private moments to hurt or embarrass you later. He prefers to treat important things with dignity, both inside and outside your relationship.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is steady and disciplined, so he's likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His way of living is practical and focused on his responsibilities, so he doesn't chase excitement or get drawn into risky behavior. Don't expect him to flirt around or seek attention outside the relationship.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive. He does not act jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. His calm and practical nature means he doesn't let unnecessary worries get in the way of the relationship.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He believes in looking after those he cares about, but he does this through practical help and support, not by making rules or watching your every move. He respects boundaries and isn't interested in bossing you around.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do most of the work alone. He believes in sharing responsibilities and likes things to be organized, so he'll step up for tasks and routines without being told repeatedly. He may not show tons of excitement, but his steady help will make you feel supported.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will usually stay calm and handle the situation without losing his temper. He doesn't get angry quickly or shout over small mistakes. His style is more about quiet correction and keeping order. You'll see him pausing to think things through instead of reacting fast and harshly.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He believes in fairness and teamwork, so he respects the effort you put into raising the kids as well as your dreams or career outside the home. He won't try to limit you to just household duties or ignore your personal goals.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who will support your career now and then suddenly ask you to quit after having a child. His approach is fair and practical, and he values teamwork at home. You might not get emotional talks, but you will find steady support so you can balance work and family life.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He is likely to act politely toward your parents, greeting them with respect and good manners, but may not show deep warmth or emotional bonding. His style is calm and courteous, making sure to follow traditions and behave kindly, but he might keep some distance rather than become very close or affectionate. However, you might not see him joking around or showing heartfelt gestures. He will do his best to adjust to your family, showing respect for their ways and traditions rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle the situation calmly and won't make things worse by reacting with anger or drama. He believes in keeping peace and settling problems in a quiet, sensible way. You can count on him to help smooth things out, making sure stress doesn't take over your relationship or your home.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, there is a good chance he may expect you to be more traditional in front of his relatives, even if he is modern and practical with you at home. He values discipline and fitting in with family standards. So during family events or gatherings, he might prefer that you follow customs, dress modestly, or behave politely according to their expectations. He will quietly support you, but family image matters to him.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension between you and his family, he will remain calm and not jump into the fight or take sides openly. He won't abandon you, but he may not always stand up loudly against his family either. You'll feel his loyalty in private, even if he's reserved or neutral in front of his relatives.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a classic mummy's boy, but he does value family order and harmony, so he won't rush to pick sides in a conflict with his mother. He will want to keep peace and avoid hurting anyone's feelings, so you might find him staying neutral or helping both sides understand each other. He handles problems with calm, gentle steps instead of loud decisions.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and respects your trust. So, what happens between you two usually stays between you. You can speak openly without fear of your words being repeated.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all we know about him, this guy is a B minus. This guy is a risky bet from a relationship perspective. Being in a relationship with him means living a steady, predictable life where routines, organization, and practical support come first. Each day, you'll feel safe knowing he does what he says, helps around the home, and respects your boundaries.